here on behalf of IMS. My name is Bruni Davila, and I'm calling in from Boriquen, Puerto Rico, the land of the Taínos peoples. So we will begin soon. Settling down while we wait for some other folks to arrive. So here we are in our daily lives. And so receiving opportunities for practice in so many ways. Sometimes we just don't realize that the practice arises moment to moment, moment to moment. Every moment is an opportunity. There may be moments in which we just engage as if that moment will be solid and will be just only one thing, but there may be many different experiences happening within us. And so today we're going to do a meditation that will give us an opportunity to explore how it is that this opportunity of practicing moment to moment arises in different ways in which we receive each moment experience through these senses, through being aware of the breath of the body, breath in the body, of being aware of the flavor of the experience, the feeling tone of the experience. Also maybe being aware of any thoughts, any kind of thoughts that may arise in this dear mind. And even by being aware of how it is that identities or a sense of self arises and passes to, is not something that is static and constant all the time. It also is an experience that arises and fades away. So let's begin by taking a posture, by engaging, embodying a posture that supports you. Maybe sitting, maybe lying down, maybe standing. It may be that right now what supports you is walking. But in any posture that you engage to receive experience and to be aware, it is possible to practice. So take a moment to feel that embodiment, letting the posture speak through this body. And maybe just to name that we are aware that we're here, that we have an intention through which we are acting, guided by that intention. And just taking 2 or 3 deep breaths And so then just breathing naturally, and we start as, even as if we recognize this Buddha within us, this capacity of being awake, of being free, free from clinging, free from greed, hatred, and delusion. In this posture, we receive the breath, just like the Buddha did, just receiving the in-breath and the out-breath. The rising and passing of the physical sensations of the in-breath, and the rising and the passing of the physical sensations of the out-breath. As you settle more in, by just letting the body breathe itself, staying out of the way of trying to design or manage how to breathe. It's okay. The body knows. The body knows how to breathe. Relaxing in the out breath. And just feeling the posture through the pause and the in breath, the rhythm of breathing arising and passing. Infusing the full body. Knowing that may be a place where you feel most predominantly the breath arising and passing as physical sensations. And so as you settle more into the gravity of this body, receiving physical sensations in the body, receiving maybe the tingling, the warmth, the coolness. It may be different in different parts of the body, these physical sensations. And so receiving them without searching for them, but just receiving what arises and passes as physical sensations in the body, just like the Buddha did. There may be some sensations that are felt more clearly. There may be some that are just arising for a second and they just dissipate. And so just like the Buddha did, just as part also of what these experience bring to you, there may be sounds coming and going, arising and passing. Internal noises, external noises, arising and passing. As you receive them, without being in conflict, without any preference of what to receive or what to just put aside, just receiving sounds arising and passing, just like the Buddha did. The physicality, physical sensations arising and passing, staying a little bit longer or just fading quickly. And so just also like the Buddha did, there may be a feeling tone also that arises and passes. A feeling tone of the most predominant experience for you right now. Maybe something pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. Arising and passing. What is arising and passing right now that is pleasant, and it may change as it continues to arise and fading away. Just like the Buddha did. The rising and passing of feeling tone, of experience. And so as we continue being aware of receiving experience, Just like the Buddha did, there may be thoughts that are being received by this dear mind, this mind heart of yours. So thoughts could be different types of thoughts. It doesn't matter. You can just see that there's a thought. You can receive it, the rising and passing of thinking. Being aware is okay now to see, to know that you're thinking, and just seeing how thoughts arise and pass, fading away, just like the Buddha did. Just noticing the rising of the thought, no need to go into the content, but just to name it and just let it be just a thought. And so as you're here, resting the attention in this posture, paying attention to what is being received as I guide you. Maybe there is an identity, a role that you're engaging right now. It may be the meditator. It may be a parent. It may be a daughter. It may be being a friend. Any kind of identity that arises and passes for you right now, just like the Buddha did. Can you notice it and note it? As simple as that. As this body breathes in and breathes out, the rising and passing of self. There may be different experiences now coming your way. No need to be alert or wanting to see everything that is being received through these senses, but just for now, paying a little bit more of receptivity, giving more receptivity to identity, to this sense of self that arises and passes, and sometimes we don't even notice that it has passed. And so as you receive experience, just as you're in your daily life, just maybe needing to shift now to something else, just ending this meditation, listening to the bell And when you're ready, opening your eyes and just looking around and just remembering another moment arriving, showing how life unfolds. So, dear friends, so many ways to be aware throughout the day or when we practice formally. So may this meditation supports you in any way that can bring you to the present moment, just like the Buddha did, being aware of the rising and passing of different ways of receiving experience and being aware through the foundations of mindfulness. Take good care.